you know, in my own small way, you know, I was able to set up the first charter school in the state of New York 15 or 16 years ago, took a year off of that. I'm doing a philanthropy now that I'm driving called Freshman Year for Free, where we're teamed up with Harvard and MIT, and we're putting, you guys all know MOOCs, you know, the great massively open online courses, which are better than what people are paying for thousands of dollars for online courses, but you can't get any credit. So it's like they give you a free Mercedes-Benz, but they won't give you a key. It's a pretty frustrating thing for students. So what I'm doing is, working with Harvard and MIT, we're commissioning 35 or 36 great courses in one for every freshman subject, be available free to anyone in the world, like a public library of freshman year of college with free textbooks. But what I've done is match up with the advanced placement tests, and there's something called the CLEP test if you're out of high school, so that once you pass the course, you pay $80, you pass the College Board AP or CLEP test, and then you do get credit. So you can effectively get your entire freshman year for free if you want to. And you know, that's something. So the same week, you know, President Obama announced the $80 billion reform of community colleges. You know, we're doing this, you know, privately, and we'll be done, and we'll actually do it. I mean, it'll be done very soon. So that's what I think a private individual can do. And you know, you don't have to. I actually did try to change the accreditation system. I went down to the Department of Ed and I went through all the meeting rooms and I said, I'm not going to live long enough. I just can't. You know, this is going to take forever, and I'm just going to do it. So we figured out a way to just do it.
And if charter schools really work, lay out a vision for like why should we be excited about this, and what would be the implications for the country be if they really worked?
Well, the truth is they really do work, and certainly they work. You know, they don't work because they're called charter schools. It's like restaurants. I mean, you know, if you've always had to eat at the state cafeteria and get fish sticks every day of your life for 100 years, and then they said, by the way, we will let people create their own restaurants, and you can go there instead of the state cafeteria. Some will have ptomaine poisoning and should be shut down, and some will be Le Bernardin, you know, and will be great. And that's how charter schools work. It's just a chance for entrepreneurial energy to get into the system. And so the good ones are really great. In the New York City, there's all the Stanford studies and the Harvard studies that they do outperform, and they're wonderful. And there's just so much political opposition. It's still a battle, but they do work, and hopefully they'll overcome the entrenched political